Many coaches have used the phrase, he's like a coach on the floor. And at Indiana State in the early 60s, there'd be a picture of Steve Newton right next to that phrase. A Terre Haute Gersmeyer graduate, Steve helped the Sycamores reach the NAIA National Tournament in 1962 and 1963. A guy who had speed to turn the corner and always knew where his teammates could be successful, Newton was the calming influence in guiding the Sycamores. When his time came, Steve could take over a game. His best one, a 26-point, 6-rebound, 0-turnover performance against Butler in January of 1963.
You know, we grew up in the north end of town together, went to Gersmeyer together, and so he knew what I needed. But he was always a great guy you could talk to him, what we're doing here, what we hope to do, and he could pretty much do whatever you needed. I mean, the coaches, I'm sure, always thought he was that kind of guy. You know, you need a guy on the team like that.
Steve was a very unique individual. He probably the most versatile, consistent player I ever coached at generously 6'2". So it sort of forced him into playing in the front line. And I tell you what, he rose to the occasion greatly. He was, for his size, an outstanding rebounder.
That coach on the floor took to coaching after graduation, winning 116 games as a head coach in Murray State, including 4 conference titles and 3 tournament titles. He would later serve as athletics director at Southern Indiana and was part of the regional advisory committee at the Division II level.
Yeah, he was probably going to be a coach. You know, he just had that, he always had that feel to him, and he was always very serious about doing what we needed to do. You know, he didn't screw around much. He was really conscientious, and coaches like that.
Steve Newton, the player that everyone trusted, is now a trusted member of the Indiana State Athletics Hall of Fame.